The truth is plain, tough, and liberating. Most folks are not concerned with your struggles, your triumphs, or your progress. Society says otherwise. We are taught to hunt for praise, clapping, and notice from a planet too busy with its own mess to really see ours. But insight, the type the old thinkers used, shows another way. Your track is yours alone. Put your focus there. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Stop wasting time debating what a good person should be. Just be one." Feel the power in that sentence. Do not look for credit for being kind. Do not wait for a thank you before doing right. Just live it. Act true to your heart, not because someone is watching or cheering for you. That is the initial move toward being free. Outside approval is brief, shaky, and out of your hands. Inner balance is what stays. We exist in a time obsessed with looks. Likes, tallies, views, and critiques blur our logic and shift our goals. But if we truly vow to lead ourselves, we see that other people's thoughts are out of our reach, and so not ours to carry. Epictetus told us, "It is not what occurs to you, but how you react that counts." The world will always talk. It will always judge and get things wrong. But we do not have to join that racket. We must act with control, purpose, and goodness. Focusing on your own path is a way of taking back your power. Every second spent fretting about who sees you is energy stolen from your growth. Every deed done for show is pulled away from your values. Every distraction from outside is a loss of peace inside. The thinkers stress that life is short and fragile. To waste it seeking hollow fame is to lose it completely. Walk quietly. Walk with intent. Care for your tasks, your body, your bonds, and your mind without waiting for a cheer. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who wants more that is poor." Swap the thirst for notice with a thirst for getting better. Swap the fear of mean words with the building of grit. Swap distractions with focus. When you live this way, things change. The mind gets steady. Your goal gets sharp. Actions have weight. You stop joining in small fights and popularity contests. You become solid, safe from the noise, led by your rules. The world might not care. That is freedom. Stop putting on a show. Stop over-explaining. Stop chasing what you cannot rule. Work on your self-control. Toughen your honesty. Manage your ideas. By doing so, you become hard to ignore. Not because you ask for eyes on you, but because your truth shines without trying. In the quiet of being your own boss, we find a bigger fact. The only well done that matters is our own. 2. Drop the need for being liked. Your spark is yours. Another smart tip is basic but strong. Praise and blame are fast. They do not belong to you. Many people build their lives around being popular, hiding their words and silencing their beliefs to avoid a no. But real power and real ease start when we stop hunting for a nod and take back our grit. Epictetus said, "Make your soul tougher by not leaning on what you cannot fix." Opinions, cheers, and insults are external. When you follow them, you give away your crown. When you let them go, you take it back. The person who gets this becomes steady. They move with a plan, led by truth rather than applause. Feeling liked is nice, but it is weak. The non-stop chase breaks the mind and kills focus. When you stop acting for others, your power gathers. You become calm, careful, centered. There is a quiet pull in someone who belongs only to themselves. Marcus Aurelius said that goodness is internal. We do right because it is right, not because it will be celebrated. The world might read you wrong, it might blame or miss you, but it no longer rules your calm. Put your force into what is yours, your thoughts, your deeds, your soul. Let others judge, miss the point, or clap. Your life is too valuable to spend on a play. When you stop asking for a yes, you step into command. And that inner boss, the cool, solid strength of a trained mind, brings respect on its own. 3. Ignore the chatter. Concentrate on what counts. One of the best lessons is this. Most of the world's talk has nothing to do with your path. Rumors, critiques, and chat do not fix your value or your future. Seneca noted, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who wants more that is poor." Wanting eyes on you is a sign of lack. It scatters focus and gives your mood to others. When you block out the noise, you get back your vision. You tie yourself to habits, goals, and growth. People feel this change. Peace in the middle of a storm shows power. Refusing to chase every mean word or nice comment shows self-rule. Epictetus taught that your choice sets your life. React to every story and you become a slave to other people's plans. Choose to hold back and you keep your head clear. By ignoring useless noise, you make space to be great. You put your time into steady work and inner rules. The world may get you wrong or not see you, but its talk no longer hurts you. The person who learns this beams power, not loud, but solid. The world may speak. You keep moving. 4. Accept your smallness and find ease. At some point, a strong person faces a hard fact. We are less huge than we think. Oddly, this view is a relief. When you see that most folks are not checking your flaws or thinking about your slips, worry fades. The fake crowd goes away. Marcus Aurelius thought often about the end of life, not to be sad, but to kill fear. When you accept your tiny spot in the big map of life, shame dies. The urge to perform melts. We stop ourselves from acting because we fear being seen. Yet everyone else is busy with their own trials. Seeing this sets us free from lies. Once we accept this, we stop worrying about our image and work on our heart. We move from seeking praise to seeking growth, from wanting credit to being good. Epictetus taught that peace comes from seeing things as they are. Fact is, the world owes you no light. Taking that truth makes the mind light. Real pride comes not from thinking you are special, but from no longer needing to be. You act because it is correct. You grow because it is vital. Whether the world watches does not matter. And funny enough, that is when your presence gets heavy. Not because you want to look, but because you no longer need one. Accept your smallness with a smile, not anger. Drop the fake judgment. Take back your focus and live for what stays, your grit, your rules, and the quiet power no one can take.